Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of my Korean beauty collection. Just before we get into the video, I just want to ask you to vote for me for the beauty set Look Fantastic competition. I entered it a few weeks ago and I got to be one of the 24 finalists and go meet their team at the headquarters near Manchester, and it was amazing. And now it's time for you to vote. If you want me to be one of the 5 winners, please vote for me. I'll put the link up here as well. You can vote once a day, and I think it closes tomorrow, so you can vote still 2 more times. So you can vote today and tomorrow. And thank you so much, not only for voting, but for keeping up with me, because none of this would be happening if you guys weren't watching me behind the screen. So thank you so much, and let's just go ahead with this review. I'm gonna do just moisturizers and eye creams, because it just be way shorter and sweeter and way easier. And further down the road, I'm gonna do another video on Korean masks and then maybe Korean sheet masks. I don't want to bore you to death, and I feel like the last video was kind of an attempt at murder. So I'm gonna start with the lightest moisturizers and like gel type moisturizers. I'm gonna start with one that I love and I finished already. I just saved the package to do this video. It's the LJH Probiotic Sleeping Cream. It's a cream that doubles as overnight sleeping mask. This is kind of a gel consistency. I'm so sorry I don't have enough to show you the texture, but you can go check it out on my nighttime routine. I showed the texture there. I'll leave it up here, but it's a very gel like texture. Even though this says it doubles up as a sleeping mask, I would kind of use this before my regular night cream and it would work so well. This was supposed to also like control your sebum and keep your acne at bay. It didn't really help with that, but it did really help maintain my moisture levels without clogging my pores, because I feel like overnight the moisture just is drawn away from my face like crazy, and this extra step definitely made a difference, and I'm definitely ordering a new one. I used to dismiss lotions like crazy because lotions alone are not enough to keep my skin moisturized. No way in hell, and my skin is so dehydrated. These are good, but they feel good, but they're not enough. Again, Got the Message channel really opened my eyes to a lot of things. She mentioned the CosRx oil-free Ultra-Moisturizing lotion with Birch sap. An oil-free lotion is something I'd never, ever in a million years go for, but she spoke so highly of it as like a pre-moisturizer that I had to try it. And the package is huge, and it's a cheap product, affordable product, so I definitely recommend this. It doesn't feel oil-free. It feels very tacky in a good way that you feel that is moisturizing your skin. It works in a mysterious way. It doesn't feel oil-free at all, but it is, and that's what's so great about it. I use it in the morning time usually, and I apply it after my serums and before my oils because it is oil-free, and then I apply oils and then moisturizer on top, the regular moisturizer. I'm in love with this. This is probably my favorite product ever, and I definitely recommend if you have really parched but easily cloggable skin, or if you want to add that step of moisture, like actual moistness to your skin. Sorry if you're saying moist, but it has to be said because this is it in a bottle. And then we have kind of a middle ground, which is the Blithe Pressed Serum Crystal Ice Blend for Calm and Cool Hydration. This is one of their pressed serums. They have 3. I'm dying to try the Tundra. This looks like jelly, but it actually goes rather gel-like on the skin. It's very easily absorbed. For really harsh winter weather, I don't feel like this is enough for daytime, but for the weather we're having right now, it's actually really good. Definitely want to try their other pressed serums. Then I'm going to talk about the LJH 5 Alpha Control Cream for shiny and oily skin types. Balancing and mattifying care. Don't be scared, I hate mattifying. This is not really mattifying, it's just like balancing in a gentle kind of way. It's a gel cream type of texture. I say this for me would be more of a day cream in the summer. It is definitely not enough for winter weather because it's a lot less hydrating and a lot more balancing. Moving on, we've got the Make Pram Save Me Relief Moisture Cream 12, and the reason why it's called that is because it's made with only 12 ingredients. It's called Save Me because it's one of those moisturizers that is good for really hypersensitive skin types because it doesn't have any fragrance, no harsh ingredients, just like the basic of the basic. So if I feel like I over exfoliated, sometimes that happens. If I feel like the winter is really harsh in my skin and everything feels like it burns a little, then I'd go for this, definitely. I was actually surprised by this because these type of creams are usually handy to have, but I don't get really excited about them. Do you know what I mean? Because they are just really boring. But the texture just makes up for it because it's kind of just like it's a cream, but it has like a gel consistency. It's very good if my skin is feeling very sensitive. If I over abused my skin, this is definitely something I'd go for. Then we also have from NEOGEN, from their Code 9 range, the Camel Milk White Volume Cream that provides the optimum nutrition. I was very scared to try this out because first, camel milk, it just sounds like something that would be over moisturizing and clogging, and the texture is really thick. This is like a mousse pudding kind of moisture, and I was so scared to try this out, and I was so surprised by it because it's not one of those like heavy old-timey greasy moisturizers. It's very thick, but it has like a semi-matte finish, so it isn't like oily and clogging, but at the same time it's very heavily nourishing. So I really like to use this, but I like to use this on top of something that is gel type. So I like to use this on top of the CosRx, in a perfect world on top of the Probiotics Sleeping Night Cream. And then we have two creams that are kind of thick creams for acne, which can be quite a hard thing to find. So first we have the Medicube Red Cream, which smells a lot of tea tree oil, which I don't love, but I kind of gotten used to it because I have acne, so where else can I go? I'd say the texture of this is kind of very similar to the Lala Retro from Drunk Elephant. I actually like to use this by daytime. If I use this all over my face by daytime, it'd just be oily mess all over. But I actually like to use this on top of a regular moisturizer. So let's say I use this all over my face and then I use this just on the parts where I have breakouts that tend to have really halo spots and dry patches around my pimples. I use this to keep them in check, but also very nourished and hydrated. Because if I don't use two textures, I either get really perfect here and really oily here, or really perfect here and oh my god, what happened? So yes, really like Medicube. I like the whole approach to acne, which is nourishing and calming and hydrating while still kind of keeping it at bay. And then we have the CosRx Centella Blemish Cream, which is a heavier version of this. It's kind of more like a cream paste than an actual cream. And this I only applied to my blemished area. And it's a great one if you have, like, if you feel like your acne is really inflamed, or if you've picked on it or something like that, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it happens. But this is more of a night treatment because I feel like it's a bit too pasty for daytime. So moving on swiftly to eye creams, and I only have 3 products, so this will be very quick. So first, I quickly want to mention the Tony Moly Panda's Dream So Cool Eye Stick. So there are 2 of these eye sticks. There is this, the cooling one, and then the brightening one. The cooling one, it is rather cooling in the morning. However, it doesn't provide enough hydration for me throughout the day. And if I put it below an eye cream, it doesn't play well with others. It does have that cooling sensation, but at the same time, I don't feel like it has a long-term effect. And then we have these 2 beautiful babies, and I'm going to talk about both of them at the same time because they kind of like complement each other. So I've talked about the Kicho eye cream again in my nighttime routine. It's my perfect, favorite, all-time bomb-ass eye cream. It's so thick. I've never actually met a texture quite like this. It's kind of gel but balmy. It just stays in place and nourishes and nourishes and nourishes. And I feel like this is a slightly lighter version of this, because this is definitely impossible to use at daytime because it won't sit well under concealer and makeup. This is still very balm-like, but in a lighter version. So this is perfect for daytime, and I've been trying to find a really good eye cream, and this is it. It's the Thank You Farmer Miracle Age Repair Eye Cream. Definitely a must-have. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and also mention in the comments down below if you want me to talk about more Korean skincare and Korean beauty and everything like that, because I'm honestly blown away by everything, and I just feel really excited to talk to you about this. But I get that these videos can be rather like stuffy to watch, so I'm gonna try to come up with better solutions to talk about everything that I love to you guys and make it more entertaining, hopefully. Don't forget to enter the Ordinary competition. I did a review of all the Ordinary products I owned, and I am giving away 3 products that you can choose to one winner, and you still have time to enter, so go there. The link is in the description box, and I'm also gonna put it here. And yes, don't forget to enter because you still have a chance to win. Follow me on all social media. I'm very heavy on Instagram at the moment, and Instagram stories is my bitch. And I will see you next Wednesday. Bye!